billions of dollars, huge mansions, hundreds of thousands of acres, 7 adopted children, and many dark secrets. Why, from the outside, it looks like we have it all, and we do. But everything comes with a price. These are the trials and tribulations of the Whites of Cash Landing. And in closing, my family has built this town and everything in it. Why, hardly anything was here before the Whites came here. The Whites built the first rail station, the first courthouse, the first jail, and we purchased and maintained the town's first electric chair for over 50 years. Hell, the Whites have been in charge here for over 100 years. Before we sold them to the state, those schools y'all go to, they were all Whites schools. Those buses you ride on were all Whites too. Even the bathrooms in this town were once all Whites. Y'all owe the Whites. Now, a simple little ill-fated plan to go into outer space has caused this mishap, and with the brush of a pen, mostly made by Whites somewhere, you can fix it. And lastly, think of poor old Mr. Disney that brought us such fine films as Song of the South. My wife and I relocated a piece of Disney history here in 1984 by bringing Alabama the first and only monorail. All this Whites heritage will be lost if you take the land from the Whites. I'd like to thank you for your time.
Well, I don't think that we've ever heard such a disturbing presentation in this building in this past 30 years. I think we should move right away to a vote. All in favor of taking the land from the Whites, say aye. Aye! The ayes have it. Although we would be interested in purchasing the monorail if you choose to sell it.
Well, shut your mouth. I'll be taking it down and putting it on what little scrap of land you've left me with. Thank you very much, and good day to all you Whites haters.
Well, that seemed to go poorly.
Poorly? Poorly? That's a bit of an understatement, kitty girl. They did not even listen to my heartfelt speech.
Well, if they don't want to give the Whites a break, then who will? You look all put out of shape. Maybe it's time for some more whale songs, darling.
Oh, I'm so upset I don't think the whales are going to cut it tonight. I think I need something stronger.
Oh my, Baron, are you going to the bullpen?
Yes, I think I am. I think that's the only thing that will work.
Well, there's plenty to choose from. What are you thinking? Comedy? Drama? Fantasy?
I know. I think it's time to see the wizard.
Well, he's a squirrely little man, but he is responsible for some beloved classics.
Agreed. Smiggly, bring me ours. My name, sir, is Arthur. Well, it never did suit ya. Now get me ours and bring him to the East Wing Solarium and put that shock collar on him. Little bastard ran on me the last time. I'll meet you there. Very good, sir. Now, Kitty, a word regarding all these birds in here. It's getting a bit too much, don't you think?
But I love them so. There were only a few in the beginning, but I guess they've mated.
Place sounds like an aviary. It's distracting, honey. How do you think it sounds to other people? How would you like it if I brought an elephant in here just 'cause I liked it?
I understand, Baron. Besides, those elephants smell god-awful. Let's keep them out on the 9th lawn.
Agreed. Good girl. Now I'm going to get cheered up, and then we'll plan our strategy to regain our land.
They can't keep the Whites down.
Well, now, there you are. I trust your stay with us has been agreeable.
No, this is kidnapping.
Good God, man, you're a little long in the tooth to be calling yourself a kid. And let's not forget, you signed a binding contract with me for 5 years to entertain me. Now let's get to it. No more your own voice. You know what I want.
You're gonna make me sing, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I love that song. It brings back such fond memories of my past. Now get to it, and make sure to put the frog suit on.
You know, I keep telling you, I did not do the voice on that.
Well, until we find a way to reanimate your friend, you'll have to do. Now get to it, boy. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's so good to hear. All the sweet sounds of my youth.
There's so many
Why, my mood is already
songs about rainbows.
Sing it now, boy.
And
what's on the other side.
Oh, that's enough there now. Yeah, I see what you mean. You're not as good at that as I recall. But was that so hard? Now, I think I'm in need of some wisdom, so it's green fella number 2 time, please there, Frankie.
If it's wisdom you seek, release me.
Oh, you trying that mind trick thing again? It will not work on me twice. You little pointy-eared green goblin. Now I'm losing my land and I'm under siege from the G-men. What words of advice can you give me?
Trouble you have. Yes. Glad to hear it. Perhaps enemies you have. Yes, many you do. Look to them. There you will find the answers you seek.
But who?
When clear your mind is, the answers will reveal themselves.
Always a riddle with you. Can't you simply talk straight to me for once?
Power, money, land. Who would gain from your loss? There, in the shadows, is someone.
Great jumpin' mint juleps, you're right. These odd chain of events has all started with a... Why, Frankie, you've done me right again. I'm gonna take a year off your contract.
Can I go back to my room now?
Agreed. Smiley, take him back. Oh, and, Smiley, take him the long way. Let him get some air and some sunlight. Looks like we got ourselves a fox in the hen house. Oh, Christ, you're back. Well, I'm happy to see you, too. I have a few questions.
Yeah, I heard the city council meeting went great. Also, the NAACP has started a campaign to run you out of town.
Well, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. Now, as I'm still here in town, can you please tell me if you have an agreement with the developer for my former land, and who that developer might be that is ripping at my heart?
Yeah, we do. Okay, let's see here. It's a company out of New Mexico called DU Developers. Hey, where's the entourage and that cute girl that hands you papers?
Well, she's off today. I'm taking care of myself.
Well, it's the first time for everything, huh? Anything else, Colonel Sanders?
Oh, that's funny now. Why, you are a caution. Why are you wasting your time here when you could be doing stand-up for $15 a set in Cleveland? Oh, what's this then? No snappy comeback? You can think of one later in that studio apartment that's the size of my towel closet in my hall bathroom. Good day to you, sir.
Oh yeah? Well, at least I'm not being run out of town, buddy.
2231 Bridgeway Run, right? Apartment 3D? Nope, you're right. You can stay, but I'm raising the rent by 50%. I bought it yesterday. You mess with the bull, son, you get the horns. And do not call me Colonel again.
So how did that go, Sugar?
Kitty, I'm at a loss here. It seems that there's a fox in the henhouse, a snake in the grass, a horse in the hospital.
I'm not sure I follow, Baron.
Well then, take these things to themselves. They seem unrelated. But when you put them all together, the zoning board, the IRS, and now this new bother with the NAACP, it's beginning to look more like there's some kind of nefarious plan to topple my kingdom.
Baron, you know I love you, but Sugar, the NAACP thing is all on you. Even the lawyers begged you not to give that speech.
Well, it was regretful, but it's in the past now. However, I have been writing an apology to them.
Oh, Baron, I wish you wouldn't. What are you going to do about this mysterious villain that you think is here?
Well, I've called a trusted friend to help me, and I do need help. Plus, now we need a contractor to move the monorail, build new school quarters for the children. Why, I haven't been in such a state since I pulled all our money out of Fannie Mae in 07 after I got that late-night phone call from nice Mr. Greenspan. Anyhow, I believe there's foul play afoot here, and JC's told me that he knows a man that can handle such a delicate and sensitive matter with the utmost of discretion.
Well, I hope it all works out for us.
Your guests have arrived in the, lower basement.
Well, that was quick.
And he's, brought a friend.
Kitty, I have to take this meeting. I'll see you soon. Welcome, JC, and thank you for coming so soon. Is this the man you were telling me about?
Yes, I trust him completely. Baron Richenwhite, allow me to introduce Dick Detective.
How do you do, sir? And I would have known you anywhere.
My third wife had awful female problems. We were always at the GYN. She was all too familiar with your speculums. Wonderful things, very helpful. It's a great thing you make there. And may I say, I love your underground layer here. I don't understand why you rich people have them, but they're growing on me. Now, what can the detective agency do for you? Well, where should I start? At the beginning. Try saying something like once upon a time. That might help, get you going.
Will the zoning clerk get evicted? Will Frank Oz ever get out of his contract? Will detective help uncover the nefarious mastermind behind these evil plots? And is it too soon to be doing crossover episodes? Stay tuned for another exciting and crossover episode of The Whites of Cash Landing, only on Flashback Audio Theater.